coming here tonight. And being here, being a part of this convention. It was really cool seeing a lot of first-timers here, a lot of hands come up. We, from Mattel, would love to thank you all for being a part of this collector community and buying our products and keeping us gainfully employed. So we want to thank you. We also want to make a shout out to the convention staff here because they take care of us, they take care of all of us, not just we in Mattel, but everybody here, keeping all the events running, keeping everything in order so we have something to do, something to enjoy. So we want to say thank you. And last but not least, big shout out of thank you to Mark and Jennifer Milholland. Without this, we wouldn't have an event to go to. So thank you. And just a quick run through, we'll introduce ourselves and then we'll get into some sneak peeks. So I'm Brendan Patuski, lead designer for Hot Wheels Red Leather Club and Monster Trucks Diecast.
Principal designer.
Working 143rd, who knows what next.
My name is Ralph Benitez, and I'm a lead designer on, I work on a lot of lead graphics and I work on a lot of demos, mainly basics, premium and everything in between.
Hello everyone, my name is Charlie Angelo. I work on almost everything, including the infamous donut drifter.
Hey everybody, I'm Alex Sanderby. I'm one of the graphic designers, and I do a lot of decos on pretty much every line you can imagine. Yeah, it's really fun to be here at my first convention, so thank you. I'm doing Lowe's Key packaging design for RLC and Lowe's Premium.
Premium packaging for transport, premium 2 cars and
I'm okay. I also work on Lowe's packaging, basics and meat tea.
Product designer, so I'm currently finishing out what Martins and Dean left for me. Yeah, so I'm basically doing premium stuff and basic car and
I also want to make a little shout out because we have a couple people hiding in the audience that are from Mattel. I'm looking at you, Tiff Powell. She's a brand lead for Red Line Club and probably many other things. So she's sitting there in the crowd. And right next to her is Antonio Guido, and he's a project manager on many of our Hot Wheels Diecast. And you see Nancy Shaw, who's one of our master sculptors. All right, he's there. So he's trying to hide. Also, especially for the folks who are newer to the conventions, we have a lot of people who worked on Mattel before us that, they built a brand that we got to be here for. So like Bob Rosas, he was an engineer from 1969 to 1999. And Mike Peralta also was being shared over there. Graphic design for many years, Hot Wheels and mascots. So make sure you sit down and know that. We've got a lot of good stories. We've learned a lot from them. And also I want to introduce one other person, a new member of our group, Craig Callum. He is our design manager for Diecast, but not only that, a true gearhead. He's got 2 Model A hot rods and a really cool guy. He's also got a little history of Lego and pretty cool car guy. So.
It's the English language.
Okay, so I'm design manager for Diecast Basics, Premiums, and various other bits and pieces, but I'm here to take you through some of our basics models, some of the new things that are coming. So for 2024, these are our new models. I start with this wonderful picture of myself. I didn't realise I'd been presenting this picture. I really thought this was going elsewhere.
That's a good idea.
So this is working. Yeah, just thanks, guys. So I might see you next year, I'm not sure. So this is my first design at Hot Wheels, and not to say that I'm one-track minded, as you just heard. I'm kind of into hot rods, I'm kind of into Model A's, and yet here is the first car I've designed. However, it is an Experimentus, and it has a cool function which gives you a moustache, which I don't need, but I felt like I needed more people to join me in this world. I was also very lucky to get to play with graphics on this one, so you'll see a few references to some of my own race cars, and of course calling out the moustache. Just to prove that I'm not entirely into vintage hot rods, I do have other things that I do too. I managed to design this thing, which you might recognise as the ugliest car in the world, and we've tried to improve it somewhat. So here you can see the full GT3 treatment, the Aztec. There's a number of names that didn't come through, but Pontiac Aztec Custom. There's a few little Easter eggs on this one you're going to love, but here we have it in the graphic here as well. Escort Cosworth whale tail, various little details like that. Something that's, we've really made this car cool, and I'm fighting to get this made full size into a real car. Yeah. Let's do it! You don't have to. The next one. Celebration races. I mean, and I'm surprised we haven't done this before, but I mean, it was a fairly simple thing to think of. Here's a slice of cake. And actually, this has some features that I'm not going to tell you about, but there is a very good little divot on the top there, so if you were to use this as a cake topper, I'm not going to complain about it. It's got some great graphics here, on Trace. We've got, this is the more subtle one. We're going to do another colorway, which is very exciting, which you'll have to wait and see that one. Then, of course, last year's Legends winner, we actually just had our Legends today. That's why my voice is quite more croaky than normal. But this is last year's winner, the Autozam. And I mean, we've got all the details from the real one. I mean, what an amazing car that was, and I think it's going to be great to see what we can pick this year to top that and to carry on this amazing legacy of Legends. Then this is another vehicle close to me. Yes. Don't worry, there's more stuff coming. We'll ramp up to it. This one's another one that's close to my heart, actually. I had nothing to do with this, but I remember the 87 Audi Quattro as a kid. This was my dad's car. I remember actually there's a story where my mum actually crashed it whilst he was on holiday at some point and managed to fix it before he got back, and he never found out. What's instead? And then this is a great one. So you know the coupe clip? We're going licensed with this, so we're bringing this into the Porsche world. I think you might see this one a few times in a few different colorways. This is a great car. This is going to be a lot of fun. The custom car. Just the custom car. This is it. Nothing else matters. We've done this one. Then, of course, moving into our tuned Snowco style. Down in front. Don't get too excited. Stay seated. The Mazda RX-3. P2 pickup. On Montrez needs to push me out of the way if he wants to talk about graphics. I will just talk about cars all day long. Yeah.
So this is you guys remember the green one and the orange one. This is the next version that I worked on. I love this little car, it's one of my favorites. And yeah, it's going to be coming soon, so just keep your eyes on it.
This is the second console that we've done. The second console. So these are gold gems.
Oh, I'll get that. I'll get that. I'm definitely getting that.
Okay, we get it. Oh yeah, I was told not to say that this is Jimmy's portrait on the side of the car as well, so make sure you get hold of this one. And of course, a little bit of portrait.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Got a bit crazy here with the art class. Okay, moving to our treasure hunt. It's always this is great. I mean, these are my favorites. And we start to
This
get
is my
to the
favorite.
first. This is where it's at.
Oh yeah. That's a treasure here. That's super.
Okay, super treasures. So here's this new sneak peek about super treasures.
Oh!
What do you say when you take that one back?
Yeah, take it back.
Oh, really?
I'm suddenly very aware of how much in America I am. Okay, thanks very much. Okay, moving on to themes. With our theme line, we've actually developed a whole new range of works exclusive to this range of vehicles. These very good we have an off-road wheel, we have shed file.
I can't wait for this set.
So, if any of you guys were at the autograph session on Wednesday or yesterday afternoon, you might have seen I had the complete set of these on the table. So, this is our next one of the automotive mid-tier assortment. Hot wagon, so some pretty cool looking castings in this one. We got the RS6 Avant, the Volvo Estate, the custom 66 GTL wagon, the 71 Datsun 510 wagon, which most people are really digging, and the Noble wagon. So this is how those wheels that were in the slot before this are in all of these assortments. So we have a set of other mixes coming out this year. We have the J imports from Mix 2. Mix 3 is two-road tracks, which is all 80s themed, and then we have through Hot Wheels and motorcycles in it. So, I'm very excited to see the rest of these whole mixes. I'm very, very happy with the packaging artwork. I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Hector Carnatori, who is he's an illustrator and a painter, and he does a lot of race posters. I don't know if you were at JCCS this morning, he designed the poster for that. He did the artwork on these chain imports, and each one of those is an actual painting. So he paints about this big, and then we photograph them, and then put them onto the package. So pretty nice and exciting to see them on the box. This was previously Walmart Premiums, now it's Celebrations. So, mix 1, Porsches. So, couple classics, new ones, very nice kind of art with a vintage feel on the package. And we're bringing back Neon Speeders, which is doing really well at Walmart right now.
So I can find the
He
seat.
likes it. So, mix 1, really just pumping out all these great neon colors. Celebrate, Skylines, and the Nintendo. And at Target, we have our Ultra Hands. So, a couple of what's coming out. Mix 1, and these all have spectral paint and pretty sick graphics. Another set that we're doing in mid-tier is Vintage Racing Club. So these are all vintage racing style graphics. Slot racing, Euro, and 67 barrels. 3 more, which I'm not going to tell you about. But they're all great. And that's it for me. Watch out who's taking this next. Is it?
So going to SMI, basically, all of this work is before my time, before I come here in the US. So it's technically not just any stuff. And yeah, premium, so car culture, as I tell myself, I love it so much, especially to reward you. But we're getting some off-road cars. I know from usually it's called favorite, yeah. So new casting from Imagines and the Foreigner. Diecast, crossover with So that will be the non-chase car. This is not the chase car, but in black. Yeah. So again, and Check out that one. Yeah. All right. The chase car. New models.
I would like to point out that my packages are still bigger than Matt Gabe's. So. But besides that, something else you might notice that I've done here is I have made the package rectangular. That's not anything special, guys. But yes, rounded corners. Really the deal here is, I usually try and tell the story of the individual vehicles in each mix, try and find new ways to do it. We previously did, I think it was the Desert Valley, was that the former truck one, like several years ago. I wanted to make sure I didn't repeat, what I did there with this one. So it's just always constantly trying to find new ways to tell, let's say, a similar story every year. I don't want to say we're telling the same story every year because we can talk about that when we go to Fast and Furious. But anyways, that's what I have to say about this package.
Okay, so that's off-road. Next one. Who likes supercars like me? Yeah. Exotic Envy. Assortment D12 speeder in kind of precision green with the circle of the race car. This first time going to the orange. First thing that go out again. And so here's the Mr. Bean. Again? No. So Mr. Bean color of the Grand F1. So pretty famous. If you know the story, press right and so next one, the so the shapes are who gets a
Porsche, Lamborghini.
number car?
Porsche.
Yeah, Porsche. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who sees this car outside? Raise your hand. So slightly all the drifting cars, so actually it's back. Great with green. And which one? Lamborghini. You recognize the this first time. So.
Team Transworks.
Oh, right.
Hello everyone. It's my first year at Mattel and really happy to introduce this mix. We got the 1997 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR along with the Fleet Street on the AMG test track. We also got the Porsche and last but not least, new model, Fiat 131 and a new model you'll see in the video. And with the strappy ramp truck. Porsche. So this is the
characteristics. Two different windows from the front to rear, so you might see some color variation in the future release. And yep, in a black and blue livery. Of course.
I need my car.
So if you're so right now this is a new brand new casting done by Matt Jones, wide defender, lower it. And for this is a great product. And after that. Yep. Woo!
Dreams.
And yeah, shout out to okay, just a reminder. Yep. All right, premium 2-pack. So there's one of the special because the Veyron with the carbon fiber decal in the middle. So yeah, check if you find it, check it out. And the sepia in seafoam green. And if you can see close, you can find the green logo. Yeah. Cool.
Alright, how you all doing out there right now? You doing good? Excited? That was exciting? Come on. Make some noise! Alright, as you can see, Ron is doing half our tools. He doesn't sleep at night. He got a car though. He didn't have a car or a driver's license before. Now he's got both. So I think his productivity is going to dip a little bit. But anyways, an Aztec. Really? I never thought I'd see the day. I mean, I like a good challenge. Oh my gosh. Anyway, back to 143. Sorry about that. So, you guys have seen this out there, some of you, right? How many people did not know about 143? Is there anybody in here? A few people, okay. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are aware of everything that's going on. Anyways, so these are you guys are the ones that came out. If you've been through the signing lines, I've had the next two cars in there, so you've got to get a close look at them. I think things just keep improving from here. We're on our learning curve, so I think you always hope things go better all the time. So here's our AMG, Mercedes AMG GT3, and the livery is from the winning car at Spa, so it's got a race history behind it too, and it's something I'm proud of. I thought it came out really well. It's almost ready for production. Got a few more tweaks to do to it, and it'll be ready to go. And we gotta have a GTR R34, right? So with the Nismo wheels, millennium green. Jimmy can't wait for this car to come out, and neither can I. So I hope you guys enjoy. Now for Elite 64. Since Mark is retired, I've inherited this line, basically because I was getting sleep at night. So we've taken care of that. No more sleep. So here we go. Here's the next stuff. So here's a Divas Defender Land Rover, which should be coming out very soon. I think I don't see any date on it. A couple weeks, sometime in October. And then followed from behind that is the Audi RS7. And then we have behind that the Porsche Safari. This will probably be coming in early next year, right? Early 2024. You're right. How about you guys? The Fridays are cool. Go back. Okay, there we go. This is also unique. So you guys have seen this in line, and this is basically it's one vehicle, but I'll have a bunch of parts so you can make it the way you want to make it. So, and this has got Kevin has one of these trucks, and this is basically the graphics he has on his truck. So he's already got his first vehicle in the line, so that's fun stuff. There you see some of the parts that come with it, the e-sheet and all the deco involved. Quite a lot of deco and everything in there. Sorry. Bugatti Type 59, Mark did that, and Andreas did the deco.
So just a quick note about this car. Even though Mark is retired, he sent me an email randomly, and I got it. I said, oh, I was kind of surprised. I was like, wait, why is Mark emailing me? And then he said, oh, I don't know if you're working on this car, but if you are, here are a bunch of notes. And he just gave me a ton of direction on the deco. So this is a very true to Mark deco and execution. So I think you guys will appreciate that. I appreciate Mark's input, so thank you.
Can't keep a good designer down. Let's see. Red light play.
All right, here's the cool stuff. Selections car. So, continuing on the skylines that Jimmy loves and tells us to do, we're doing another one.
And as you guys can see, I've been jumping through different lines. But this one I've been working with Van on, and he kind of just gives me direction, and I just execute what he wants. And I think it came out great, but yeah, that's all I have to say.
And then this one will be coming out soon. This is the 95 Honda Integra Type R. So we have a pre-production sample that we'll be sharing with you on our L boards after this presentation. But just reminding you that this one will be coming pretty soon. All right. If there was a PowerPoint set up right, we could tell you the dates, but it's not. So you'll just have to wait for it. Yeah, and then here's the first retail for our 80s Porsche 959 86, and that'll be this year as well. So this and the Honda should be this year. Should be. If not, we can direct you to the email for Jimmy's work address. We've got our holiday car coming up. It's our 52 Dodge Power Wagon and Steve Vanderbeek deco. So this thing looks really nice, and it's not a Skyline. Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thank you. 3 people clapping. I appreciate it. I do, sincerely. So coming back to the cars Jimmy likes, doing another Magnus Porsche 964. I think Magnus shared this one on the line, so you've probably seen it already, but it is coming. And then our Mercedes AMG G63 wagon. So this will be the first delivery on this one. And it's a multi-diecast piece vehicle, so even though it doesn't have, like, say, an opening hood, it is multiple parts on there. It does have a 5th real rider tire in the back, and it is RLC quality, so you'll be impressed with it when you see it in person. And I think we have one on the L boards to share this evening, too. And then Bill's first recolor of the 68 Plymouth Barracudas. This one will be inspection plate paint, and there's a few samples. I think we have one here tonight as well to share. It looks really cool. Okay, Andreas wants to say one thing about this.
So this is another one that I got to work on with Phil, and it's actually a brand new Spectra Flame paint job that we developed specifically for this car. So it's the first time you guys will see it.
Yeah, we love new Spectra Flame paint colors. And then we have another Skyline. But this is the color shifting paint, you know, that chameleon paint, so yeah, I think you'll like that. And then the 7.1 AMC Javelin AMX. This is the crazy 70s deco that Dan did. This was a car that Dwayne Vance helped design, and this has that multi-piece suspension underneath, which is really cool. So it's, instead of a big blob of Zamac under there, you can get some cool details. So it is a cool car. And then we have the membership car, Alabama, will be coming out soon. All right, glad someone likes it. The roof rack is optional. We opted not to have it on it this time. No, in all seriousness, the tooling does not have the holes for it. It's a secondary process of manufacturing to add it. So we made it that way intentionally so that we could offer it with or without. So you'll see future versions with or without it. And then, of course, we have our 86 Nissan 720 mini truck coming out soon. And this will be the deco for that. Kevin Charles, I believe, did this one. And for whatever reason, we have a purple truck, but we don't have a purple truck with deco on it yet. So you'll have to wait for that one to come out soon. And then Supercar Ron worked on this thing. I can't even pronounce it, so I'll bring it back up and talk about it.
So that's the first radical project I worked on. Actually 1.5, Democrat F1. So the beginning part out. So last national you saw the white first shot sample, and that's the deco sheet for the final version. So Andres did a great job on that to replicate the blue car. And you can see right there, the Pagani V12 logo is there, and amazing detail inside, outside.
Ron killed this casting. I can't, like, behind the scenes, you guys don't even know that this man is so detailed with the things he makes, and he knows everything about it. And he's just a great person to work with. I love working with Ron. And this was also my first. This car specifically was my first RLC as well. And after this, everything else felt so easy because there were so many parts. So I hope you guys like it, and thank you.
It's an RLC 2.0. This thing really did step up the level here. And then for some new models in 2024, we're bringing out a 97 Toyota Supra. Now this thing is cool. Of course, opening diecast hood, diecast spoiler, but we've got a removable diecast target top on this one. So that'll be cool coming out soon in RLC. We got a few more sneaks of 24 new models as well. One of them, unfortunately, didn't get a PowerPoint page, but we do have a 3D print of it, so I'll speak to that one later. And then we're also continuing Radwood Era, 93 Mazda RX-7. This one also has opening hood, engine detail, diecast spoiler, diecast parts all around, so hopefully you'll like this one as well. Cool, 2 people like it. And then bringing, we did the Cyclone the other year, so now we're coming back out with the Typhoon and RLC. Nice. Yeah, opening diecast hood, and very cool. It's multi-piece parts, and very cool. We're gonna like it. And the deco I saw it recently, so you're gonna like it. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so before I go on to this one, I will describe one more new model that we have coming out that we'll have on our L board that didn't make the PowerPoint, but it's a 64 Dodge Power Wagon. And that one, like the AMC that we showed earlier, has a multi-piece suspension, so no big blobs of Zamac underneath, but nice detailed 4x4 leaf springs and axles. And what's really cool about this one is it does not have a Hemi in it. Has a 413 wedge long ram engine, so it's really cool. The graphics really cool for this one, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. But coming back to this one, we have our 1/18 scale 55 Chevy the crowdfunded one that will end on Monday. So we're just refreshing here everyone's attention to it with some pictures of that model, rendered CAD files. So you can see how much larger in scale and detail. And we also have a little exploded board that will show all the 100-something pieces that we have there. I think I printed 127 parts on it. I know it's not everything for the model. But this is just, again, just to refresh everyone's memory, who's familiar with it, who's been on the Mattel Creations website, what we are offering. 2. No, I haven't checked the website lately. I'm not sure how many have been pre-ordered yet. Okay, just under 4,900. So, Jimmy, are we there yet? So yes, I guess this is our begging plea to pre-order this thing, because if it does not hit the total, it will not be produced. And then that 3D print that you'll see tonight will be the only thing of physical existence of this thing. Charity auction next year is probably what we'll end up happening with it. So yes, last day to back it is on the 9th, so that's coming up soon. And you can do all sorts of cool things with it, with the extra pieces. And yeah. So, all right, NFT Garage. I'm going to bring Brian up here to speak to this one.
Ralph and I will talk about NFT. So, first of all, you have to excuse me. I've been up since 4 a.m. I've not had breakfast. Wow, maybe all of us. Oh, yeah, so yeah, you have to. That's right. Okay. Yeah, you've been up for a while. I know, but I haven't had breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So, well, I had a little bit of dinner thanks to the past call. He stopped at this time. But, all right. So, anyway, I am pretty wiped out today. But, all right. First of all, how many of you went out to the Legend Show today? Did you guys make it out there? All right. Good. Yeah. So obviously we can do that today as well. It's been a hectic day for us. A lot of fun. Hopefully you guys had a good time out there. And so as before we begin the NFTs, how many of you have bought some NFTs? All right. Cool. All right. So let's dive right in. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, NFTs are there's a dedicated collection site for digital toys. You can buy, browse, trade, complete your virtual collection at Mattel Creations. So be sure to go to MattelCreations.com. You'll learn all about it there. And that's where you can get all of it. That features collection catalogs, rarity, edition information, collection-based achievements, and secondary marketplace. So once you buy an NFT, you can sell it there as well and make some money. Lots of money here. The NFT, Almost NFT Garage, is basically it's a new way for fans to add to their collection by collecting rare and valuable digital artwork, with a chance to own a limited edition diecast. So, I mean, the digital artwork itself is so awesome. It's so cool, and it's got, the sort of moving art, which is so dynamic and amazing to look at. But then there's always that chance of getting the physical card, which is really exciting. We've had several releases already. We've had series 1, 2, 3, 4, We've got one-of-a-kind redeemable physical diecast cars, like I mentioned. There's a secondary marketplace feature, which sell and resell your NFTs. And then we offer the Mattel and Wax wallet, as well as credit card capability. So if you're not on Wax or whatever, you can still just use credit card. And then there's challenges and redeemable tokens as well. So lots of exciting stuff. Some of you I know aren't familiar with NFTs or haven't dealt with that yet. I think it's a fun thing to do and explore. Go on Mattel Creations, check it out. I'll turn it over to Ralph. I can talk about some of the demos.
So, yeah, myself and Li Chang and Anton, who are two other designers, are not here today, but we have worked on creating these NFTs. And they're really cool because we use a lot of the 3D models of a lot of from our physical diecast catalog to create the digital artwork as well. We work with a couple of vendors that create the digital art. And so what you see here is Series 6 drop. And one notable one is the one in the middle. It's a 2018 Dodge Challenger, which I designed based off of my actual vehicle. And I know some of you stopped by to see the actual car, and appreciate you guys liking it. So thank you. I'll hand it back.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Okay.
Master set reward.
All right. Yeah. So we have an NFT Garage convention exclusive. So some of you may notice in your packs that we got there's a little sticker with the QR code. We also have the QR code up here. You can scan that code and redeem your convention exclusive, which is shown up there. Pretty awesome. And so if you're not familiar with how to do that, so first step one, as I just said, you're going to scan the code that's up there. Oh wait, should I do that? Can I do that up a little bit? Let you guys
Great job.
all right, thank you.
Is this NFT going to be required for a completion?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So first you're going to scan the code like you guys hopefully just did. Step two, you're going to enter your personal information. Then you go up to step three, you're going to sign up confirmation email, basically. It'll say thank you for signing up. You get that confirmation, and then you'll get a claim NFT email from Mattel Creations. You'll click on the claim there, and step five, you'll go to the Mattel Creations website, and you'll log in. You should probably have a login information for that. And then step six is you redeem in your account. So you're on your account, you redeem your NFT, and that should be it. All right. That is it. Were there any other questions?
Master set reward.
It said there was a Lambo on the next page.
Oh,
The
did it?
next page, it said Lambo.
Oh, that's the next drop. Oh,
Okay, all right,
don't pay attention.
all right.
You didn't say it. Okay, we're gonna over there. Okay, we're gonna take the cars over there. You guys can check it out afterwards. See some of the. All right. Yeah, first company.
Thanks, everybody. I've got previews coming next week. Bye.
I do not know, and I'm sorry.